Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about clipping, what's clipping, and important things that you want to know if you are trying to speedrun this game, because clipping is one of the most important factors if you want to get a good time. So for example, first I'm going to talk about clipping. What is it? Well, clipping is just going through a wall, okay? Just like that. Now, how do you do it? Well, you take your first player, imagine your second player is already in, okay? You take your first player, go to the wall that you want to clip into, then you turn around and then you jump. Okay, so you have to pause then with the second player and warp to the first one. And then if you're lucky, you go through. Now the thing is that maybe you're not lucky. Let's say you come here at this angle, it's not very good. Okay, I still clipped, but it doesn't matter. I just fake it. Oh, I just missed, and instead of going through the wall, I'm right here. Well, there's a good thing about warping and clipping. That's when you do your first warp, you have a 100% chance of knowing where the second warp will go. Okay, so now instead of controlling this character, I go to the one that warp, and for example I want to go here, it's gonna go here. Now I turn to the right with the other one, warp. It's always like that, okay? After warping once, you know where you're gonna go. So if you miss it, for example, let's say I missed it and I ended up here where the first player is. Okay, I missed it and I'm here. You just turn around to face the wall and then warp again. Now I'm here. Okay, so that's how you warp. Important things that I want to tell about this is that you just have to jump on the first one. Okay, it's almost essential that when you just come here and try to do it the first warp, you have to jump, okay, to increase the chances. If you don't jump, you will likely not clip first try. But if you miss, you don't have to jump again, okay, because you are certain of where this will take you, okay? I've seen DJ, Newbie, and other speedrunners jump with the second player. You don't have to do that, okay? You just warp. There is no need to jump because it just loses time. And also another thing I want to say, clipping and going through places like this, okay? You see this wall right here? So there is a cliff and I want to get up the cliff. Well, this works exactly the same as clipping, okay? You might think it's easier to go up cliffs instead of going through a wall. It's exactly the same, okay? It's the same difficulty, because essentially you're just going through the wall, but since there is a floor to stand on, the player just gets teleported there. It's exactly the same difficulty. And it works exactly the same. Look, I missed, I just turn around and warp again. Like that. Okay, so that's pretty much all about clipping. You always have to alternate between characters, okay? If you miss it, second player. You miss it, first player. And after the first warp, don't jump, because there is no need to jump, it just loses time. And now I wanted to talk about controlling two players. This is much more abstract, I think. It's not so you're not so certain about it, but I'll try to explain controlling two players at the same time as well as I can. So first I'm gonna see if I can find the car around here, but I will start explaining. So basically I don't know, you cannot control two players, two different paths precisely at the same time, you know, unless you are a superhuman being. Not normal that you can control two players. So what you're going to do is just autopilot with one. Okay, you're just gonna let one do one thing without touching it more, so then you can fully control the other player. Okay, for example, let's take the first super brick that you have to take in undercover percent and in any percent as an example. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have not jumped in. So you normally have a car, sorry, come with the car, go to the first super brick, and then you spawn in second player. Now once I'm right here, okay, I'm going to take it very slowly, you warp in, press X, and then autopilot with this one. Just hold one direction and control the car while you're holding in one direction. Then once you can control the car just moving in one direction, you move this one and you keep alternating autopiloting one and the other. Okay, I'm going straight with this one, I can control the other. If I'm moving straight with this one, then I can control the other. Okay, you can only control once at a time, so you have to take you have to plan this, okay, which direction you will take to be able to get as much out of controlling two players. So yeah, that's about it. I don't think there is a very good way to explain controlling two players apart from just practicing, but it's literally that. You just have to autopilot with second player, move the first one. Now that I'm going in a straight line, I can move this one as I can. Now I can move this one because there is no need to think with the first player because you're going in a straight line. Okay, now I go in a straight line with the second player, I can control the first one. That's about it. That's my clipping and controlling two players tutorial. If there is anything that you want me to clarify about this tutorial or anything else, like if you want me to do a tutorial about anything else that is not clipping, I can do it. You can just put it in the comments and I will try to explain it as better as possible. So thank you for watching, guys. I'll put the Lego City Undercover Discord in the description. If you want to start speedrunning this game, it will be right there. There is a lot of good people, and thank you for watching.